All right, it's House Common Sense coming to you once again. We want to just show you a little bit of driving here, coming through the Queen City of Charlotte. It's about 2:55 in the afternoon. I want you to watch some of these drivers out here and how they roll.
Good morning.
I'm gonna have to get over one lane here. And cars will see you trying to get over when you're in the big truck. They'll cut you off. I'm gonna turn the camera around a little more so you can see my mirror. You can sort of see what's coming up beside of me. It might not work that good. Speed limit is 55. Right on through here. Just about all the way down. 75 until you get on the side of, just about all the way down 77. Until you get down here on the other side of Rock Hill. People come through here 70 and 80 miles per hour. Highway Trooper catch some of them, but not all of them. Can't get in a hurry out here when you're trucking. And you gotta have a lot of patience. Car drivers and some of the truck drivers are extremely reckless out here on these highways. And that's why there's so many accidents. I'm gonna have to step over one lane. This is how you bring a big truck down through Charlotte now. It's not too bad this afternoon, but I'm expecting a backup here in a little bit. They're always a backup coming through Charlotte, going down 77 towards Columbia. There's always a backup. I'm thinking now that I've just met the backup. Get over in the middle lane. And this way all the swapping and the switching lanes gonna be. Everybody wanna be in front. Nobody wants to be behind. So whatever lane they think is moving the fastest, that's what they swap to. see what the reason was for the backup, but oh well, just one of them things. Keeping it on 55. If anybody passed me, everybody that passed me is speeding. But I'm dead on 55, which is the speed limit. It's slowing down up here. You see everybody switching over. Look. Everybody want to be in front. Another reason why there's a lot of accidents out here is because people refuse to share the road with you. Nobody don't want to share the road with you. They don't want even blow their horn no more. They can see an accident's getting ready to happen, and if it'll take one horn blow, and they too lazy to mash that horn button on that steering wheel to alert somebody, and they don't want to share the road. Everybody want to be in front. So you got to share the road with people because everybody pay highway usage tax. If you don't believe that you pay highway usage tax, look at your tax bill. If you're in a property tax paying state like North Carolina and South Carolina, I live in South Carolina. South Carolina is a property tax paying state. You got to pay property tax on just about all your possession. Your car, your boat, your motorcycle, your house, your RV, you have to pay property tax. But you look at that bill that they send you every year, and you'll see that a portion of that bill goes towards highway usage tax. That means you pay tax to use the highway that we drive down every day to get back and forth to work or whatever you do or to travel on. Everybody pay those taxes if you're in a property tax paying state. Even if you're not, everybody pay those taxes. So everybody have a right to drive on this highway. You have to share the road with people. Move over. You see traffic's merging on? Move over one lane. Some people will stay right there. know it's a possibility that by them staying there and cutting somebody off, all right, could cause an accident. So they'll do it anyway, just to be hateful. You got to share the road. Let him get in the best way he can. All right, and all you have to do is step over one lane or back out of it. Let them come on. See, it's a lot of people don't know how to get on the expressway. A lot of people don't know how to get on the interstate. All right. They're easing onto the interstate. They're coming out there 20 miles per hour or less, and traffic out there moving 70 to 80 miles per hour. When you're getting ready to merge onto that interstate, you need to max your motor. You're merging in with traffic running 70, someone running 80 miles per hour or faster. You can't just creep out there. You got to max your motor. The big trucks coming out there, most of the time it takes them a minute to build up their speed. You know, for cars, they can get that speed up quick. This is about every time or every day coming down up 77. You see it's backed up on the northbound side as well. You see that's a flatbed right there? Never pull a flatbed without a headache rack. All right, I don't know what he pulled, but he don't have a headache rack. And if he got a load on that flatbed and have to put the brakes on real hard, he gonna die. Because that load is gonna move forward and come right through that cab. All right. There's some crazy truck drivers out here. They risk their life to make a couple pennies. Because that's all the trucking industry is paying. The trucking industry is not paying in it no good money when it comes down to the cost of living. I mean, a lot of companies promise you high pay. You know, like you see those pretty prime truck that just passed me. All right. But that driver probably making about 70 cents a mile. But that truck is slow. They pay you 70 cents a mile and put you in a 6 to 8 miles per hour truck. Well, the truck that I'm driving now will run 70. All right. If I can get 3.5 seconds of space in front of me like I got now, okay, I can pump it up to 70 miles per hour and it'll hold 70 miles per hour. And it's hard for me, and I get good hours, all right, to run 600 miles a day. I average about 5 a day. When you talk about the traffic, going to the customer, loading and unloading. Because see, the consignee and the shippers, they got shit with them. It's mandatory now that they have that truck out of there within 2 hours. Or you can charge them detention. All right. After the second hour, you can charge them detention for holding your truck up. But they know that. So they'll hold that truck there at least 2 hours just for the hell of it. It don't take them 2 hours to unload that truck. If you got a good forklift operator, all right, they can load a truck, freight already palletized, it's already been pulled. You can load that truck in 30 minutes, no more than 45. Good forklift driver. Okay? All right, I go to these beer companies, and we got 2 beer companies we go to, and they have my truck loaded in 30 minutes. Once I back to that dock, all right, in 30 to 45 minutes, they have my truck loaded. All right? In an hour's time, I'm ready to rock, and I got to slide my tandems, and I got to strap the load. So it don't take them 2 hours to unload the truck, but they'll hold you there 2 hours just for the hell of it. See, because if you ain't driving, you ain't making no money. See, I need to step over one lane here. They'll let me over. If they will let me over. I don't want to cut anybody off because they'll clean. So that G&D driver cut me off. Almost made me have a wreck. So you have to be careful switching lanes. But yeah, so the trucking industry is not paying that much. Okay. Drivers should be paid $1 a mile. If you compare it with the cost of living, we need at least $1 a mile. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. See them car drivers? One following the other. It's a road rage thing. One out of two. They either follow one another, or it's a road rage thing. Speed limit went up 5 miles per hour. Once you get in South Carolina. We just crossed over into South Carolina. The speed limit picks up another 5 miles per hour. And trucks got to be in there. 2 right lanes, no exception. It's a big fine for being over there in that 3rd lane.